Good morning, my name is Engineer Piyush Pandey. Welcome to today's session of Motivational Skills, and the topic for today's discussion is political vision is the first step towards industrial growth. Ladies and gentlemen, in India, as far as industrial growth is concerned, it varies. In certain parts of the country, there is immense industrial growth. There are large number of industries related to different types of fields which are providing different types of job opportunities to every type of graduate in the country. Now these places are having large number of industrial areas because of which they are capable of providing good growth and job opportunities to the youth of the nation. Doesn't matter in which stream they have completed their graduation or post-graduation, opportunities are available to everyone. But if you talk about those parts of the country where there are zero industrial growth, the youth of those parts of the country, they are not getting enough job opportunities. So what they are doing, either they are remaining unemployed or they get involved in something absolutely irrelevant which is not giving them any good thing in return. Now after all, if you are not having any job opportunity in a particular state or a city, you cannot sit idle. You have to look after your family and you have to think about other means of earning money, because what you exactly want, that is absolutely not available in your state. And the major reason behind unequal industrial growth in country is lack of political vision. Lack of political vision is the only thing which is responsible for lack of industrial growth in most of the parts of the country. And this is the reason that there are only a few selected areas in this country which have been designated as industrial areas, industrial hubs. Those areas, they got developed into industrial hubs not primarily because of the people who have started their industries over there, not primarily because of the people who are involved in construction of large number of industries over there, but primarily because of the vision of those politicians who were governing those states, who were governing those areas. This is the reason that why those areas got developed into industrial hubs. It is all about political vision. Because politician is a person, as I have already said, politician is a person who is responsible for every type of growth and development in a particular state. So if a particular politician is not thinking in that manner and he is focusing his attention on all the irrelevant things and then highlighting those irrelevant things to show to the common people that yes, he is doing really genuine for the state, that is not good. That is not going to bring any long-term benefit to the people of that particular state. What is the major problem here in India? The major problem here in India is lack of jobs, or more appropriately I should say the lack of relevant jobs. A person completes his graduation and post-graduation in a particular field, but when he is out of his college or university, he comes to know that whatever he has studied in his professional college, it is absolutely nowhere in the country. The syllabus that is getting prepared in different universities, it is just copied from foreign university and no similar infrastructure is available in the country, and this is the main reason that why youth of the nation is majorly jobless. Because we are having less opportunities, we are having less industrial growth in the country, ladies and gentlemen. And nothing can ever happen without permission of politician of a particular state. Nothing can ever happen in that state. Always remember, we can dream about different types of things. We can dream about developing different types of technologies. We can talk among our friends, relatives and family members that what type of technologies must be developed in nation, what type of job opportunities must be developed in the country. What are the innovative things in which we can make large number of experiments, but all these things, they remain just the point of discussion unless some innovative and creative politician executes them in the real life. That's why political vision is the prime requirement for any kind of industrial and infrastructure related growth in any part of the country. That's why here through this video today, I want to request all the people who cast their votes to elect a particular person as a chief minister, or a particular person as a prime minister, or a particular person as any other head of any town, any city, even at village level. When you cast your vote, try to analyze the previous credentials of that person who is standing for that particular position. As the head of the state, as the head of the country, try to analyze that what that person has done earlier in his life that makes him capable of holding a dignified position. Try to analyze that what industrial growth that person has brought in a particular state, in a particular region earlier. What that person has done to uplift education, what that person has done to uplift poverty, what that person has done to reduce pollution in the country, which is the major cause of large number of diseases nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. So whenever you evaluate a person, whenever you are about to elect a person to a dignified position, which is having large number of responsibilities, and those responsibilities are ultimately affecting common people, try to choose wisely, ladies and gentlemen. Try to choose wisely. As I have said, political vision is the prime criteria which can make a country an industrial hub. Political vision is the only criteria by the help of which we can provide large number of job opportunities to every type of graduate in the country. That's why we must select that individual as our leader who is having that vision, who is having that way of thinking. The person who is thinking only about useless things, and once he holds a particular chair in a political system, he only concentrates on those useless activities and does nothing for growth and development of the nation. Please avoid such politicians, ladies and gentlemen. It is we who make politicians. It is we, common people. So that's why it is very much essential. At the end, I would like to say only this statement again, that please, while casting your vote, try to analyze the previous work credentials of a candidate who is standing for a dignified position. Try to evaluate a person in terms of growth, what he has done for the country earlier, what he has done in terms of industrial growth, what he has done in terms of upliftment of education. These things must be taken into consideration while casting vote. Nothing else, ladies and gentlemen. So friends, that's all for today. I hope that you loved my today's video. Please subscribe my channel ER Piyush Pandey Trainer BTech MBA, and please press the bell icon for constant updates. Thank you very much. Have a great day.